don't see them going up and down.
Now they're going up and down.
They're going up and down.
All right, things are going up and down. I don't know what things we're even looking for.
If you were watching and you had no sound, I'm not really sure. Thank you. We're here now. And we've got audio, and it may not be as good, but that's okay. It's just fine. This is the last show of our weekend. I said a lot of other things before, but I'll just go ahead and pass it over to the coordinator of all the volunteers. Thank you so much for doing all the hard work that you do.
Thank you guys for having me. Thank all of you guys out there for doing what needed to be done and making the tough calls and being really respectful of the athletes, but also, making sure that things moved smoothly. We couldn't do this here without you guys, and it was my pleasure to get to work with you. And stop asking me where things are going to be next year, because I don't know. So that's my spiel. I shouldn't hit your microphone. I'm very grateful to all of you guys and all of the athletes and all of the organizers, because we wouldn't have this really cool event and this weekend away and adventure if it weren't for the people who come out and help. And that's really, to me, what it comes down to, the community and the family and getting to see people and work with people that I really only get to see this weekend.
Yeah.
So yay, you guys were amazing. And I'm very grateful for you.
You guys did it?
We did it.
Yeah.
We did it.
And since you did it, we did it.
There were
awesome.
moments that it was really ugly and really tight, and I wanna like specifically call out a couple. Can I do that? Am I allowed to single
do whatever
people
you
out?
want.
I don't want to like make people
You can
feel
do
bad.
most of the things that you want to do. Yeah.
Chris Roglowski.
Roglowski. Yes.
Roglowski. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Pronouncing things well is important. Tyler. VJ, Austin, Isaac, Rylan. Guys, thank you so much. Nicole, it's so important to us little people, to like the everyday open wave racers, to get to see you guys on course, to get to learn from you and watch you in person. Social media is wonderful, but like I am personally so grateful to all of you for giving of your time and giving of your energy and helping cheer people who learned things from you this weekend. And it was good. It was really good. And I'm exhausted.
just to add on to that real quick too, I was just having a drink with some friends, and they talked about Tyler Veerman being on. Those are fireworks. Okay, I'm like.
I'm actually gonna head out for the fireworks.
And it was just, I heard nothing but great
We're
things.
actually gonna show the fireworks.
People like how to do the obstacle well, and
Tyler was wonderful. Austin came through big yesterday.
I believe he was also on like Littlefoot for
he was I don't know about Littlefoot.
Okay.
But we were short people on Saturday afternoon, and he came. And he came in from wherever he was doing. He was like in a hot tub and having snacks and living a life and relaxing.
Yeah.
And he found out that we were short on volunteers, and he and Isaac and a couple other people got up and came out and helped out. And he spent a good long time in the Force 5 rig, and Isaac was in Valkyrie, and it was really just. It was a community. This is what communities do for each other. This is what friends do for each other. And I'm proud. I'm proud of my volunteers, and I'm proud of my friends, and I'm proud of myself a little bit, because I got up that stupid mountain after being here at 5:00 in the morning for several consecutive days, and all of you guys who did it many times, crazy. But from a volunteer perspective, volunteer coordinating perspective, you guys did amazing. I'm proud of you, and I'm grateful for you, and we'll do it again next year. I just don't know where. Wherever it is.
Well, thank you so much. We're going to try and show some results while we watch the fireworks.
All right, let's
go out and
play
get them,
outside.
see them yourself.
Yeah.
Thanks
you.
again.
Wobble over them.
Thank
You're welcome. Mike, I'm going to throw up one. I'm not going to throw up.
I was going to say, I hope not. Who's been drinking?
I'm going to put up one results here, and then I'm going to run and adjust the camera while you talk about the results.
I can talk. Especially
and then I'll come back. So this is we're gonna start with the team men. I'm gonna try and point the camera up a little bit more so we can see
the fireworks.
The fireworks.
All right, get going.
I'm pretty sure the audio's coming.
I'll push buttons.
The results: team men, team women, team co-ed.
All right, I'll do the best I can.
Sweet.
And hopefully it has the names in addition to the team names.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
It's tough.
Let's do it.
Actually,
I interviewed most of these people, but I didn't ask them all their team names. Some
I
of them
have
were
that
fun.
list somewhere, but
Okay. I'll
Just go
I'll
for
let
it.
it roll. We'll do it live.
here we go.
All right. So, 10th place, Team US OCR Midwest. I believe there's someone, Ben Rittenhouse and Seth Rinderknecht, and another guy. I think I interviewed you guys. Coming in 10th place for the men's team. Really, congratulations to them. Team Catch Them All. I don't know who you are, but if that's a Pokemon reference, I like you guys. And then we have Team Imr Pro Team. So when I first heard this, I thought it was Indian Mud Run, because that's when I hear IMR. I would have figured it was that. But that flag is not one that I recognize. So congratulations to them for 8th place. 7th place, Team Fit Zone OCR. Team 6th place, Team ESP Elite. I believe that was Spain. I interviewed them. That was fun. 5th place, we have Team Nuclear Phoenix. 4th place, Team Best of Germany and Austria, which is interesting because usually, and they were from America? Interesting, maybe the flags are messed up. For 3rd place, Team KTK. I don't understand what that one is. Team Hang On the Netherlands Mixed Pro. I talked to them that from the Netherlands that had Jesse De Heer. That was a great team there. And then 1st place was Team Danish Sandwich. So I know who came in 1st at least. And that would be
Did I go
VJ.
too high? No, that's
fine.
good.
That was VJ Jones, Leon Kofed, and Rylan Shadegg for the men. Let's hear from the other ones.
Start with the co-ed.
Sure. 10th place, Team South American Team. I love how it's the team that shall not be named. I know that had.
Did you already do
Team?
team?
Yes. Team Norway. Team France. Team Stream Sweden. I talked to most of these people. Very cool. Team Jack and Benny. Also had Chris Rogloski on there, I believe. I could be wrong. 4th place, Team Noob Sanity.
Really?
I know that was.
That's. I heard somebody say she ran 3 team races.
She did. We can get to that in a bit. But Team Noob Sanity was Jareen Klingberg, Jarrett Newby, and Ryan Brizzolara. And so that must have been. No, that wasn't. It was Jack, Benny, and who finished? I can't think of who it was, but they finished. It was like, well, you can tell from the times here. 1 second finish. Very, very close.
Yeah.
Team Denmark, Innovate, and Garmin. Team Maple Syrup Sweat, which was Lindsay Webster, Ryan Atkins, and
Jesse Bruce.
I believe not just Bruce was on a different team. Oh, shoot. It's been a long day.
It has been.
It's also been the 100 meters, so that's where my head is at as well. I'm blinking on them. I have videos of them and everything. And then Team USA in 1st place, which was
Chris.
Pulaski. And
Oh darn! Come on.
this was
Rylan.
bad. Was
Rylan
Rylan on that one?
Shadegg.
Okay, and then VJ.
Yeah,
If that sounds about right.
I believe so.
Woo wee. So who was with Jack and Benny? I can't remember.
Yeah, I know. You even showed me
I
that video
interviewed her,
earlier.
and I can't. I apologize deeply.
You showed me the video that was them running in with next to the other team.
Yes. Epic finish.
All right, for the women. Not as many women teams. I'm not sure why 2 of them don't have flags. But
Is this correct? Okay. Team The Crazy Duchies. 6th place. Team Excurgo. This can't be right.
hang on.
Because 1st place for the women was Team.
It's
It was
possible.
a punny name. Because Rose was very excited to explain it to me.
No, that
something to do
says
with Colorado.
that's Team Pro completion. Team Pro. Here, I'll
I just know that Rose Bretzel was on the winning team. She was excited. She was on the team with Chris Rogloski and a woman I didn't get to talk to.
Team Pro female.
Never had her on the show
That's
before.
it. That's
but
what it
whatever.
says.
Well, she told me a different name. So that's it. I did talk to Team Hang On the Netherlands Females Pro. I also met their coach. Congratulations to them for 2nd place finish. 1 minute, 1 second off. Very close.
Yeah, it has been a wild day, and it's the team race. As exciting as it is, it's really more exciting here, and honestly, I think it's more exciting for the folks, the athletes that run it too, because you're running harder than you do by yourself. You're running for that team. You don't want to let that team down.
And going back to Pulaski, she loved it so much that she did it 3 times. So she competed in the fireworks. So you can see that there too. The fireworks. She competed in the co-ed, she competed in the women's, and then she competed in the open. And she said by the open that she was starting to get a little tired. And the cool thing about running all 3 is that she ran a different leg each leg.
Oh, nice.
So technically she did the whole course.
Very cool.
So shout out to Christian Pulaski.
Yeah, because she was supposed to go to the Spartan Ultra World Championships, which didn't happen this weekend.
So she needed to get her mileage in somewhere, and I hope she found some of it at least.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh man, yeah, but it's honestly like, you know, watching the stream, I think we did a decent job, but man, it's hard keeping track of.
It's hard for us,
it's like,
too, man.
You gotta, unless you see who's at that transition and you know who's on the teams, it's hard to keep track of.
It's very hard to keep track, and especially since there's a good gap, 45 or so minute gap between each wave going off, but it's just, I can't imagine trying to get all the rabbits together, and it's tricky. It's like a fool's errand. It seems nearly impossible to do. For
a one-man produced show, I'll call it a 2-person produced show because my wife April Dupree, she helped me out so much with coordination amongst all the rabbits and all the other pieces, little small pieces to everything. So even then, it's still a hard thing to do.
Yeah.
I do want to call out the 100 meter. You know, we had the 100 meter show on.
Yes.
That was really awesome. Exciting.
I'm excited to watch that from your vantage point because I was out there in person trying to make sure my mic didn't get wet, and I want to see what you guys got.
But who was the? Do you know the names of the champions, men and women?
So
the men.
So for the men, it was Joe Morovsky.
Yep.
I had the awesome opportunity to talk to him. I told him one of my very few regrets last year was that I had to leave before I talked to him, and he's just like super excited to be part of like the obstacle course racing community. And earlier this year, he had a tough time with going on American Ninja Warrior. I don't know if you know about this, but he flew out there. He's ready to perform, do his job, and his wife was diagnosed with COVID. And since close contact, they stayed in a hotel room. Even though they did everything right, he couldn't compete. He had to fly home. So, but he keeps his head up, and he's like, "Hey, it's just another obstacle." So, dang good guy. For the women, I believe it was
the 14-year-old girl, right?
I can't think of her name, and I was so excited to see her, and she won, and everyone was cheering for her. And her last name,
I do believe
her and her mom compete. Himka, Jalissa Himka.
Jalissa.
Phenomenal, great, and seeing her compete last year and seeing her compete this year, there's also a whole bunch of. It was confusing to follow.
Well, they did like open semifinals for men, women,
and they announced nothing. So you kind of had to guess what was happening. You didn't know what was happening until they turned the corner.
And that's
on that one.
You know, as much as they love putting that event on, it is one of those things that it can be improved upon, and they definitely improved upon it from last year for sure.
Yeah.
So, Jalissa Himka, you were right.
There we go. Man. And second place was Maria, right? What was her last name?
Amelia.
Amelia
Oshner.
Someone told me.
Wait,
this can't be right.
No, this is the results from
overall.
Before they did the semifinals.
Well, some other names to shout out. There was Aaliyah Emis. And there's a battle between her and Ida, and unfortunately, she went in the wrong lane, and she lost because of that, which was a bit of a bummer. But it was really cool. I want to see from some of the men too,
from the men's side,
because there wasn't very many obstacle course racers there. A lot of ninjas. Benny Gifford got knocked out pretty quickly,
early,
which was a bummer. But Morovsky was looking forward to competing against him, and if you have a bad run, it's a bit of a bummer.
Did you catch who was in the last run with Joe?
I would recognize
him
if I saw him.
Here, I know,
but it's very difficult. Yeah. It was the Russian man. So whichever name that looks like Russian. Number 4.
I think this is the final
big shebang.
The final shebang here.
Hope you're enjoying the fireworks. This part's.
Yeah, let's see if I can put it up on the screen.
Full screen.
Big.
Look at this. And that actually worked out too.
There we go. And the audio from that's probably crazy loud. Uh-oh. Did we lose it right at the end?
There it comes. No, we can't even handle these fireworks.
I'm going to turn down. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being a part of our experience this weekend. Oh, wow. We're still watching it.
Yeah, that was a great finale. Boom. Lots of big booms. I like that.
Wow.
Pretty colors.
Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being a part of this with us. Thank you for understanding that a production like this takes a huge team of people, and we are doing it with a very small team of people.
Yes.
So we're doing the best we can and continuously growing, getting better every year. Go back and watch last year's. We had much fewer rabbits, much fewer commentators. So thank you to all the rabbits that we had out there. Thank you to all of the commentators that came in and sat in our booth, particularly VJ Jones, Miranda Huber, Kevin Donahue, David, some people that we had remote.
Dan Woods was a rabbit.
Dan Woods was a rabbit,
yeah,
but our commentators are David Magida, Alex Walker, and
Nicole Miracle
came and sat with us for a bit
Jack
too.
Bauer.
And Jack Bauer, yes,
Can't forget about Jack Bauer.
Jack Bauer and VJ were my favorite out of.
You're allowed to pick favorites?
I mean,
I think you're allowed to pick favorites.
we had
like
a great group. Well, yeah, I don't know. We had a great group, but them sitting here together, I think they talked nonstop, and like those dudes bouncing off each other, it was pretty fantastic to watch.
Yeah. And just think about the amount of time, effort, and money that it takes to put this on, and I mean, more than double it.
If you appreciate it, then thank you.
Yeah.
If you don't appreciate it, then I'm sorry, we don't do better, but we'll continue trying.
Yes, and we will keep trying, and that's what it's all about. It's a new sport. If Spartan can keep using the excuse, then so can we as media.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you at the next one. Hopefully at Big Bear for the Spartan finals in the final race in the North American Elite Series.
North American Elite Series, yes.
Yeah.
Correct. Thanks, guys.
Bye.